Are you serious?
Hello and welcome to another episode of How to Kill an Hour. I'm Marcus.
I'm Sean.
This is a show where Sean and I find some funnies on the internet, find some new ways to kill time, both online and in the real world. We've got a combination of both today. I think we might have a little surprise in here today as well, which is a nice one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, a little surprise.
Surprise.
Oh, wow. Sean, 10 out of 10 acting skills.
Ah, man, I should be an actor. Honestly.
Yeah, it runs in the family, innit? Does it? Hey. Yeah, man. So listen, welcome. If this is your first show, it's a real chilled environment, man. Me and Sean have a little chat. You're part of the conversation. We start off the show by telling each other a few jokes at the start of the week. We have a brand new way for you to send your jokes in, which is howtokillanhour.com/jokes. That's howtokillanhour.com/jokes. Send them in and you can feature in our punishment episodes where we read those out. And maybe if they're good enough, sometimes they creep into the main episode, don't they, Sean?
They do.
They do creep in. And I think we've got some people from all over the world coming up in this week's punishment, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All over the continents, bruv. All over the continents. Right, man. Should we kick it off with our jokes
Of the week.
Indeed.
Okay. A man and his girlfriend die in a car accident and go to heaven. They meet Peter at the pearly gates. And Peter says, "Welcome to heaven. Any questions?" To which the man replies, "Yeah, my girlfriend and I never had the chance to get married while we were alive. Can we get married in heaven?" Peter says, "Good question. I'll be back in a jiffy." Left at the gates, the couple begins to talk about love and how long eternity is. It turns out that a jiffy is 6 weeks. And 6 weeks later, Peter turns up and goes, "Okay, I found your answer finally. Yes, you can get married in heaven, so come right in and enjoy eternity together." The couple responds by saying, "We have another question. Eternity is a very long time and we're not sure if our relationship will last. If things don't work out, can we get divorced in heaven?" To which Peter replies, "Fucking Christ, it took me 6 weeks to get a priest up here. Do you have any idea how long it's going to take me to find a lawyer?" As a cheek, it's got layers. It gets layers.
Layers.
It gets layers in there. Yeah.
I appreciate that one.
Appreciate it, man. Shout out to those that got the levels there.
I appreciate that one.
Oh my.
Sorry.
Oh, Sean. That was a pun of biblical proportions, honestly.
Right, technically I should do this with a Geordie accent, but my Geordie accent's terrible, so I'm not.
Go on, please. Please.
No. I literally... Newcastle, that's about us.
Can I get a YI at least?
YI.
That's all right.
That's it. All right. A young Geordie lad moved to London and went to Harrods looking for a job. The manager said, "Do you have any sales experience?" The young man answered, "Aye, I was a canny salesman back in Newcastle." The manager liked the Geordie, so he gave him the job. His first day in the job was challenging and busy, but he got through it. After the store was locked up, the manager came down and asked, "Okay, so how many sales did you make today?" The Geordie said, "Oh, just the one, like." The manager groaned and continued, "Just one? Our salespeople averaged 20 to 30 sales a day. And how much was that one sale for? £324,237 was 64 pence. The manager choked and exclaimed, What the hell did you sell him?" "Well, first, I sold him a small fish hook, and then a medium fish hook, and then I sold him a new fishing rod. Then I asked him where he was going to go fishing, and he said down to the coast. So I told him he would need a boat. So we went down to the boat department, and I sold him that twin-engine Power Cat. Then he said he didn't think his Honda Accord would pull it, so I took him down to the car sales, and I sold him a 4x4 Suzuki." The manager, incredulous, said, "You mean to tell me a guy came in here to buy a fish hook, and you sold him a boat and a 4x4? No. Nah. He came in here to buy a box of tampons for his lady friend, like." And I said, "Well, since your weekend's fugged, you might as well go fishing." I would have been so much better in a Geordie accent, but I just don't have one. Sorry.
You didn't embody your Alan Shearer.
No, I didn't.
Your inner Alan Shearer, bro.
Newcastle. No.
Newcastle Lake?
No, it's terrible. Mine's terrible.
You're right, Lake. You're right.
That one.
Is that bad, isn't it? That's bad, isn't it?
I don't know because mine's terrible. I can't tell you whether it's a good one or not.
I think a YI, I've never heard a man say YI, man. I don't think that is, it's one of those things, isn't it? Like, it's like Geordie saying calm. No, it's like a Liverpudlian saying calm down. I've never heard it. Right.
Never heard it.
My family found out about my humiliation fetish and staged an intervention to shame me. I came to it.
That's a great one. Oh, that is a goodie. That is a goodie. Right. A father buys a lie detector robot that slaps people when they lie. He decides to test it out at dinner one night. The father asks his son what he did that afternoon. The son says, I did some schoolwork. The robot slaps the son. The son says, okay. I was at a friend's house watching movies. The dad asks, what movies did you watch? The son says, Toy Story. The robot slaps the son. The son says, okay. We were watching porn. The dad says, what? At your age? Didn't even know what porn was. The robot slaps the father. The mum laughs and says, well, he certainly is your son. The robot slaps the mother.
That's a great one.
Oh, Trouble in Paradise.
All right. 3 women convince their goofy husbands to go clown college for a year. The men go off, graduate, and return, and now the women are talking about it over tea. The first woman sets her tea down, sighs, and goes, it's horrible. Ever since my husband got back from clown college, he's been pranking me. Just look at this. She pulls out a small flower and sets it on the table where it squirts water at her. Scowling, she swats it away. The second woman goes, you think that's annoying? She pulls out a little gift bag full of tissue paper and starts pulling it out, but the tissue just keeps coming and coming and coming. They both turn to the last woman. One asks, so, has your husband pranked you? The last woman blushes, and as she crosses her legs, lets out a large honk. Sorry, it's very silly. It's very silly. But I like it.
It's a long setup.
It's a long setup, isn't it?
They all sent their husbands off to clown college and then they got pissed off at what they came back with.
I mean...
Okay, this is a short one. I gave my handyman a to-do list, but he only did jobs 1, 3, and 5. Turns out he only does odd jobs. Sorry.
It's good.
Bad.
All right, I'm sorry. This could be bad. This is going to be bad as well. No, it's not. I like this one. You might not. When I woke up this morning, my wife was cooking breakfast in nothing but a t-shirt. When she saw me, she looked at me and said, we needed to have segs right away. I was surprised, but happy to oblige. Afterwards, I asked her, what was that all about? She said, the timer broke and there was a minute left on the eggs.
I saw that one coming. Oh, dear. That's a good one. Joe goes to a fortune teller and she tells him he will have an unspeakable grief in 12 years' time. Joe was feeling pretty down when he left, so he got a puppy to cheer himself up. I'm not going to lie, it's kind of dark.
I got it eventually. I was there like, 12 years? Sorry. Not a dog owner. Not a dog owner. Sorry. No, I like it. That was good. Sorry about that. Right. An elderly couple are in bed one night when the old man wakes up and realizes his wife has passed away. He calls up his son and goes, son, I need you to come here and give me a hand. Your mother's gone. The son comes over to the house and together they lift her up and carry her down the stairs. Just as they reach the bottom of the stairs, the son loses his grip and bumps her head off the floor. Incredibly, she wakes up and goes, you idiots! And she lets them hear about it for the next 2 years. Then one morning, 2 years later, the old man wakes up and finds his wife has really passed away. So he calls his son again. His son comes over, they lift him up, they start to carry her down the stairs. Hang on, says the dad. Son, be extra careful this time. It's so dread. I didn't know if you'd see that coming or not.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, marriage.
Marriage, yeah.
A sex therapist has a theory that couples who have sex every day are the happiest. He decides to test this theory by hosting a seminar. He asked the attendees to raise their hand if they have sex daily. A large amount of people raised their hands, emphatically grinning ear to ear. Next, he asked how many only have sex weekly. A few less people raised their hands, not quite as happy as the first group. Monthly? Again, less and less people. Finally, he asks, who only has sex once a year? A single man starts jumping up and down, yelling, me, me, me. The therapist is very upset that his whole hypothesis has been wrong. He asked the man, sir, if you only have sex once a year, why are you so happy? The man replied, because today's my birthday.
My guy. Lucky you. Birthdays, bruh. Good relationship, bro. Yeah. 3 men with different addictions died on the same day. In heaven, St. Peter asked which each person's vice was. Joe says, my vice was eating everything I saw. The saint said, you will spend 1,000 years trapped in a room in front of your addiction, having access to all kinds of food. Dan said, I was addicted to gambling. St. Peter replied, you will spend 1,000 years trapped inside a casino. Then Michael said, I died after 40 years of smoking. The saint said, you'll be trapped for 1,000 years in a room full of cigarettes. 1,000 years later, Peter opened each of the rooms. He found Joe obese and unable to move and said, yeah, you're going to stay here for another 1,000 years. He arrived at Dan's room and found him broke, red-eyed and frustrated after destroying all of the slot machines. Peter said, you've not learned your lesson. You're going to stay for another 1,000 years. Then he went to Michael's room, and oddly enough, all the cigarettes were intact, and Michael was peaceful and quiet. Peter asked, how did you manage to not smoke for so long? Michael looked up at him with tears in his eyes and said, you didn't give me a lighter. Poor Michael.
Well, at least not another 1,000 years.
Did you see that one coming though?
I didn't until right at the end.
Tears in his,
Yeah,
the tears in his eyes.
Yeah. Oh, man. A drunk guy is showing his mates his new apartment. Last stop is the bedroom, where there's a big brass gong sitting next to his bed. Hey, what's that gong for? The friend asked. It's not a gong, the drunk replied. That's a talking clock. Oh, well, how does it work? Let me show you. The guy picks up a hammer and smashes the gong. There's an ear-shattering sound. He steps back. Suddenly, someone on the other side of the wall screams, for God's sake, you arsehole, it's 3:30 in the goddamn morning! Oh my God, so dumb, sorry.
I could see that. That would be amazing. That's amazing.
Oh, dear.
2 lazy decorators were asked to paint a farmhouse in the countryside. They liked to have a little drink before work, but didn't have a penny. So they sold half of the paint and bought some booze and began to have fun. Later, when they saw the farmer coming, they quickly found one of his horses and smothered the rest of the paint on its nose. Farmer, hey, why isn't anything painted? Painters, your horse drank the paint. Farmer takes out a gun and shoots the horse. What the hell? You just killed a horse over a few buckets of paint, the shop painters asked. Farmer, to be honest, I've had enough of that horse. More trouble than it's worth. Last year I had some builders over and the fugger wolfed down 10 bags of cement. Got there in the end. Oh, poor horse.
Innit? I tried to cheer the wife up with a few jokes as she went through the throes of agonising labour. But she wasn't a bit amused. Maybe it was just the delivery. Sorry, so bad as well.
Oh, I like it. It's good. It's good. Those are our jokes
Of the week.
If you want to send yours in, jokes, no, we'll send them in. It's howtokillanhour.com/yokes. Jokes, not yokes. Right, so Sean, we have got a few things that we like to do here and there. One of them is our sport
Of the week.
Now, I just want to let you know that there's been a bit of an online conversation about jiu-jitsu or suit jitsu.
Oh, has there?
Yeah, I think more people are agreeing that jiu-jitsu
Come on!
is the thing. Now, that was because we managed to find a sport that encompassed boxing, BJJ, and wearing a suit, and also simulated murkage with a gun. Right? We've had robot boxing. Roboxing. Did we find a pun for that? Was it roboxing?
Don't know.
Roboxing. Now, Sean, I'd like to present to you, if you can avert your gaze slowly to the screen.
Oh my days. Right. Am I to
and we
narrate
need,
what I see?
I think, Sean, because this is a podcast, the audio format, we need to say what you see. So before I press play, can you just let us know what you're seeing on screen?
Okay, I see 2 robots on one team, 1 robot on another team. There's a football in the middle, and it's a small, looks like AstroTurf football pitch that we're currently looking at. Right.
Let's go. He says, trying to press play.
Okay. Oh no, there's other players on the pitch. The robots are now walking into each other. Oh, they turn around.
It's playing football. It's in Beijing, China.
It is in Beijing. This is a game of football with robots, as you can probably imagine.
Hey, okay.
Oh, it's
someone's fallen over. Someone's fallen over. One of the robots fell over and they're getting up. Someone else is taking a shot. Oh my days. And they scored a goal, yes!
Has scored. I'm sorry, I lost my composure
because someone fell over.
Because one of them fell over.
Another one's fallen over. A robot's fallen over and they're kicking each other.
I'm not
That's
gonna
a foul.
The robots falling over. It's also the funniest thing alive.
That is a slow-mo replay.
Okay, can I just say,
was that a foul?
That looked like a bit of a push.
Wait, can we get curious?
There's robots going off on stretchers here.
1 second.
There's a lot of
Is that a
face
foul?
planting. There's minimal contact. They're getting stretchered off here. Wait, is this a joke or is this like
they're stretchering off?
I can't know that. They're not even. No, this is a thing. I thought this was a joke, but they're actually not. These guys are very, very serious about the stretchering off of the robots.
Yes. So there's been a foul. Everybody looks so serious.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say this straight off the bat.
Yeah.
The way that they move cannot be compared to the way that the robots moved in last week's episode of one-on-one combat robots.
Funny enough, it's the same website suggesting that as well, so we can watch that as well.
No,
I'll put that in the background as we discuss.
I mean, but the way that these robots move look like if they just made them into shadows, they would almost look like humans.
Yeah. I think they did a knee. One of them did a knee as well. This is much better footage that we found this time round, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a knee and an elbow. These they just look apart from that bit, which
I'm sorry, I think I found a new bit of the internet that I love. And it's
Ross, how did he just get up? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a human couldn't do that.
I think I found a new part of the internet which is bad because when AI comes for you, I might get in trouble. It's robots falling over.
It is robots falling over, but this is as humanoid robots. They look the way they move looks human-like, whereas the footballers one, they kind of just they don't run. They're just like walking with tiny little steps.
Yeah.
This looks like 15 years before the other one, but it could just be that there's a lot more.
Sorry, when they fall over.
But there's a lot. Maybe there's a lot more movements that they have to incorporate as a football robot instead of a fighting. I don't know.
And there's many robots on the team trying to work together in tandem.
Yeah, but I'm guessing is not one person. Is not one.
It looked like it looks like when they fall.
Oh my! People will have to watch this just to see what they look like when they fall
over. Yeah, and the foul. There's a little foul there as well.
Minimal contact.
Was that a Cristiano Ronaldo sewer there? 1 second. Look. Watch. It's the stretchering off that gets me because half of it looks like they care and half it doesn't. Like, because look, the way they just pick it up by its legs.
Can I just ask? Is each robot being controlled by a person? It is, isn't it? I can see them with controllers over there at the back.
Yeah.
So, all right, I would be more on board for this, but that was quite. Like there wasn't really much. There wasn't much football. Yeah. There was a lot more fighting going on in last week's kickboxing competition than there was in this football one. This is quite a bit of a poor showing, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
Sorry, Sean, but that was humanoid robots stumbling through a football match in China. It's called the Humanoid Robot League, and it's actually called Robo League, it's called. So it's Robo League football tournament in Beijing. It was on Saturday, recently a few weeks ago. 4 teams faced off in a series of 3-on-3 games that the robots were operating autonomously using AI strategies. The event served as a preview to the upcoming World Humanoid Robot Games being held in Beijing in August. Get me a ticket, just for the tripping over, please.
If it's 3-on-3, why are they not human controlled?
I think they want to see what AI does, Sean. I think it's let's see what AI does. Let's let it cook.
First impressions of AI football.
Yeah.
Not so good.
Oh, sorry. I thought you might like the stretching and the tripping though. That was funny, isn't it?
That bit I loved.
Yeah, and the little fouling.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't watch it, but I would be watching it for non-pure football reasons. I would be watching it purely for face plants. The face plants were great. I'm not going to put it out there. I think people need to tune in.
There we go.
Specifically to watch the face plants and the stretching.
Please watch the videos. We'll try and put a clip on our socials.
Do you think, because we didn't get confirmation there, but do we think that the main games in August that are being held in Beijing is also going to be fully AI?
Sean, I want a ticket. Sorry, that's not the answer to the question. I want to go. From looking at this, it's got to be AI games. It's got to, because otherwise, if it's all human controlled, I don't think it's as exciting. But
is it not?
If it is, well, it depends. I guess
I think if you had players who were good, it would be more visually exciting.
Yes, it'd be better. But to see real robots like booting each other up on their own accord would be quite interesting. But either way, if you are doing press tickets, Sean and I would love to come. Imagine having a week covering that. Like, I don't know why, but I love things like the Olympics and stuff. But I feel because this is so new, going to watch all of these sports would just be such a novelty.
Everyone looks very serious. Like, these lot are taking it. Like, this is not a joke thing. It would be they're cracking up, but these lot are...
You can hear laughs in the audience, but you can see the guys stretching and not messing around. They're even doing it properly. Like, one of them's in front, facing the right direction.
Formula One, like, pit stop crew.
Yeah. Oh man, fantastic. I was waiting for one of them to bring out like a cold spray to spray on one of the robot's legs to help it. So that was our that was our funky sport
of the week.
Time to move on to our killer bit. So Sean, a box came into the studio today.
Mm-hmm. It looks appealing.
It's a bit. I'll show a bit to the camera.
A white box with a red interior cover.
We may be a little bit late to the party with this, right? If this is what I think it is, Sean.
Is it what you think it is?
We've been blessed. Outskilling out
with a Switch 2.
A Nintendo Switch 2.
Damn. Hey, what's that on the
on the top there? I'll hand it over to you while you
what's that?
Talk us through what you see, mate. Here you go.
What's that? That's not a Switch.
Have a chat while you're doing it. That's not a Switch.
This is a Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, it's like the camera. I did not realise. So it's got a standalone camera, which I'm guessing was this for video calls and
online gaming, video calls, stuff like that.
Online gaming. Oh, because you have to set it up. You can set it up next to where you're playing, and I'm guessing it plugs in. It has to plug into the Switch itself. I'm gonna guess that. Oh,
that's not hold up.
This guy here. I'm gonna guess that it needs to be docked to use this, or can you plug it in whilst you're handheld and have it on the...
All questions we need to find out the answer to. Right. I wouldn't be surprised if someone would immediately try and crack it so that you could walk around with your camera and stuff. But you know what? Yeah. We've literally just had it in the studio, so we'll do a proper unboxing. But should we read? I can read through some of the specs in it. 1.6 larger screen than the Nintendo Switch. 1080p in handheld mode. 4K resolution when docked to a TV. HDR 120 frames. Joy-Con controllers are magnetic, and they have a mouse-like input, so you can turn one over and have it like a mouse if you want on a thing. That's pretty cool.
I like that.
Press the C button and feel like your friends are right there next to you, no matter the distance. Plug in the camera to see their faces, especially their expressions when you shell them at the finish line on Mario Kart World. Well, that's direct, isn't it? Play loads of original Switch games, and there's game chat as well. Actual game chat, because there wasn't game chat on the other Switch.
Yeah, because this one says this camera accessory can be used with the game chat feature.
Yeah. So we've got...
It requires you to have a paid Nintendo Switch online membership, just saying.
Yeah, I think we've already got one, but yeah.
So you can have it. So I'm just looking at the back here, and it's got a wide angled lens. Mm-hmm. So let's say there was 2 or 3 of you that are all playing on a sofa, it will have you all in shot.
Yep.
If you were to be playing with another 3 people or 2 or 3 people elsewhere, adjustable angle, privacy shutter. I am a little bit of a novice when it comes to the Nintendo Switch. I have played on it. the first one a number of times, but I've never owned one, and wasn't too familiar with these accessories that you can get. Can I just ask, was this an accessory for the first one, or is this a new feature?
This is all Nintendo Switch 2. This is all I think new. This is just primarily for Nintendo Switch 2.
So on the previous one, it had an inbuilt camera?
It didn't have a camera at all whatsoever, and there was no chat feature at all on the last Switch, which is... It was one of those things that it never... I don't think it stunted the Switch at all. There were a couple of games I played where I wanted to have a chat with my mates, and I just did a Discord or I did a WhatsApp call just to play like games.
To keep
like
it all in-house.
Yeah, and I think... Obviously, Nintendo are very measured in their moves, so this will be like, I think for them, they want to make sure that this is safe. They want to make sure that it's cool to use and stuff like that, because I know Nintendo have a massive emphasis on like obviously they have some games, they're adult games, but they want to keep things safe for like family friendly and fun. And obviously now with this chat feature, they want to make sure that that continues. Like, you know, it's all about inviting your friends and playing with them and stuff like that. I know that that's a big thing for them.
Right. Right. Okay.
I mean, so
can I just say from a, I'm just going to go purely off a look perspective.
Yeah.
Looks very sleek.
Should we get out the Switch itself? There's this stuff in here that I don't want to...
What are we going to call it? Packing curls.
Yeah, packing curls. They're made out of paper. They're recycled. I'm putting them on the desk.
They're like recyclable versions of those. We're going to call them Whatsits.
Yeah, the Whatsits.
The Whatsits that you shouldn't eat, but maybe ate.
Everyone's had you've had at least a chew on one, innit? Everyone's had a chew.
I've had a chew last week.
Right, so let's get the actual Nintendo. This is the Nintendo Switch that comes in Mario Kart World as well, which is... I've been hearing hype about it. Yeah, what's the camera saying? You popping it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's it saying?
It is... so it comes with a USB.
Okay.
As you can, is it a USB...
USB-C. It's got to be USB-C.
USB-C to USB-C. It is indeed USB-C to USB-C. And the camera's very slick. Look at that. So, that is not going to look ugly at all if that's sitting on your TV stand.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
That is very slick. And it's
tiny.
Very nice matte finish to it as well. That's that's a nice bit of kit.
Yeah. There you go. Sorry, I was just looking at it.
No, it's not. Like, it's not the kind of thing that doesn't look. It's not going to be intrusive or ugly.
Oh,
it's got a tilt feature on it.
Look at that, Sean.
Shutter.
Look, so that's a shutter.
Privacy.
I like that. Sometimes it's good to just have a physical.
Oh, definitely.
Do you know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
I do want to unbox this all properly, but I feel like
it looks sleek though.
Take some time, but
we'll
do it. We'll do it. Do it another time.
But I want to see the device. I want to see the device.
Don't tease you.
Don't tease me like that.
Tease you.
Oh, would you need a knife?
I'm just gonna, I like to unbox things with a little bit of love.
Mario Kart. What have you heard about Mario Kart World?
Oh man, I've heard that it is because I don't know if you're not that into Nintendo stuff. Obviously, we've had Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which has been kind of like people have. It's a hard game to better because it just got better and better every time they added an extra deluxe mode to it. So everyone's been like, please give us a new Mario Kart. And Nintendo have come through with this new Mario Kart, which is
an overhaul.
This is a whole new game. Because before we've had deluxe and stuff, people have said that there's various game modes. There's like a knockout mode where I think if you're the last in every round of the track, you get kicked out of the race. And people are saying that's savage. I've seen clips online. Oh, by the way, I'm just opening this as I talk. I've seen clips online of people like last minute finishes that are savage. Like people, it says it in the documents here. Like people that are on the line getting absolutely wiped out last minute, like savagely with blue shells, green shells. See, so it's quite an unboxing experience. Let me not mash this up. I'll point it at you, Sean. There you go.
There we go. Do you open that from the bottom? Well, let me see the front. Oh no.
There's the stuff in there. There you go. That's the dock. That's the actual Switch itself. There you go. The Switch itself.
Right, I'm doing it a disservice. Oh no, it comes in a No, it doesn't. I was about to say it comes inside a thing. I just put a massive thumbprint on the side of the screen. Thanks, You're welcome. Cheers, don't worry. No worries.
That's all right, bro. We'll sort it out. Don't worry. That's the Joy-Cons. That's one.
I'll tell you what. It is noticeably larger than the previous one.
Yeah.
I must say, noticeably.
Hold up to the camera, Sean.
Nice click.
Show that little clickety-click.
Nice click.
Oh.
We've got L and R, L2 and R2. You have double joysticks, which you can also click in. 4 buttons on either side, along with your kind of select, home button, cancel, etc. You've got a game card slot at the top here. I don't know what the maximum size memory card you can put in this. I'm going to guess that it's fairly large, seeing as you might want to have.
Chuck a terabyte in there, innit?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I'll tell you what, though. Very, very slick. I'm going to say that this is probably, size-wise, more similar to the... name has gone out of my... You know the gaming... the portable gaming PC?
Stream Deck.
The Stream Deck.
Yeah.
That's a more... to me, that's a more similar size to the Stream Deck. To me, that's quite a bit bigger than the last Switch. Or was that just...
This feels quite a bit bigger than the last Switch. Just going to say
it's got
a stand there as well. That's the stand is a little bit...
I tell you what, it feels really nice in the hand, though.
Yeah, it does.
It's got the right matte finish and ergonomic... especially where the controller parts connect to the main case.
How do we take them off?
That's one and done,
Pull them
isn't it?
off.
It's one and done, isn't it?
They're on forever now, isn't it? Oh, there's a little trigger at the back. Okay, cool.
But they clip on
They clip on
really nicely, and there's a little clip there.
Yeah, so I guess we've got to load up.
Compared to, because you had the previous one, right?
Yeah, I got the Switch
Like
One.
how much? Like what we talking?
Feels a lot bigger, the screen. There's a lot more screen real estate on it, and these Joy-Cons, I can tell already, feel a bit nicer in the hands. The old ones,
the last ones click in?
They slotted in and they slotted out, so they weren't.
No, as in the thumbsticks.
Yeah, thumbsticks did kick in.
Yeah,
they did. Yeah. So yeah, and I can see this C button, which is we're probably going to call this something else. But yeah, man, look. So we'll get
Very
Mario
slick.
Kart loaded up on it. We'll play it, and we'll.
But I would say, it to me, it just seems a similar size to one of the Steam Decks compared to the predecessor, the Nintendo Switch One, which was. What are the stats on the screen? Do you know this?
We have it here. I read it out.
What did you say?
Here we go. We've got all this. Thanks to the guys from Nintendo for sending this to us, by the way. There's a bit of paperwork. Don't say we don't give you all the exciting chit chat. There you go. That's a screen spec there.
1.6 times. Okay, so that's a fair upgrade.
It's a lot.
1.6 times larger.
It's a lot of extra screen.
4K, lovely,
tasty.
Yeah. Oh right. And I'm not gonna lie, I love Mario Kart, but unlike you, I wouldn't know the difference between all the Mario Karts because I just dip in. If I go somewhere and someone's like, "You want to play Mario Kart?" I'm like, "Yep."
Yeah. They just get crazier and crazier. So this one here is like there's new modes, new cars, new experience, new tracks and stuff like that. Listen, I'm here to play it. I think. Where the Switch is good for us lot is I do enjoy solo gaming, but I do enjoy like gaming with your mates. And what I like about the Switch is, and I say this about the original Switch as well, is that the fact that you can roll with it, play it, and at any point you can just break off the control pad, just give it to your mate, and then you're both playing Mario Kart. I think that's sick.
Yeah, no,
I love that kind of stuff.
And also it's that thing of like, it's nice to have something where anyone can just pick it up and not have to be like, no, I don't really know how to play this. There's a bit of a learning curve. You just like, bruv, it's Mario Kart, accelerate, go fire some shells and bananas.
Exactly.
You can have a laugh.
You can have a go. Even if you get pasted, it's fun to play and watch.
Yeah.
And like in terms of games, I think we have got we've obviously got Zelda has got a little refresh. So there's the Nintendo Switch version of Tears of the Kingdom.
Can I just say, I have never I've watched Zelda being played. I just never got involved when I was a youth, and but I know how highly some people speak of it and get sucked into that game.
For some people, it is probably one of their favorite games of all time. Yeah, they love rolling like Link and mashing up people. I mean, Breath of the Wild is amazing, enormous, very vast gamescape as well.
Breath of the
Wild, yeah.
Wait, is that the name of the Zelda game? Or is that a different game?
And this one here, the Nintendo Switch 2 that's had a redo, is Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom.
where it is another enormous game.
Are there any titles in which you are like really looking forward to on the Switch 2?
So there is. I'm going to check if this has just come out now because I was googling this yesterday.
I'm also going to ask you loads of questions that I have no idea whether you know the answer to them.
That's all right.
Things like, are there going to be...
What's the battery time?
Are there going to be games that only work on the Switch 2, or all games going to work from Switch 1 to Switch 2?
I think it's the new Switch games are for Switch 2, but there is some backwards compatibility.
Right. So they're trying to use all of the new features, etc. So it wouldn't even run on the original one. Okay.
Yeah. And there's also talking of releases, one game that I do want to play is Donkey Kong Bonanza. People are saying maybe you should peel open your wallet and get this game. Hey, don't slip up. Admit, but basically, it's a brand new Switch game as well. It's come out. Basically, they're dropping it. And it's in terms of a game, it's getting some really good reviews. So people
platform
are saying,
or more open world.
I'm just going to bring up the information so I can roll for it. It's made by the team that made Mario Odyssey, which was the last kind of platformer Mario game. So be expecting a very similar situation. It's 3D platformer, and people say that Mario Odyssey. Some people say that was their favorite Mario game. So that was like one of the last releases for Mario on platform. So they're expecting a lot from Donkey Kong Bonanza. But yeah, in terms of what it's about, Donkey Kong is out to retrieve stolen banana-shaped diamonds from an evil gang of apes.
Banana-shaped diamonds.
That's it, simple. And you got to go through some sandbox levels where you complete objectives in order. It's not really got a big story, bruv. That's it, really. You got to bounce around, roll through these levels, platform, bit of a sandbox style. I'll take it, bruv. Lots of banana puns. People there, but it's getting some reviews as well. Everyone I know that's got a Switch is saying that Mario Kart is their favourite game to play as well, in terms of just busting it out of the box.
Is there only, like at this moment in time, is there only a small handful of games which are primarily just made for the... Because I'm going to guess you can play all of the Switch 1 games on the Switch 2.
I'm going to find that out.
Okay.
We will answer all those questions.
That's an assumption.
We'll find that out. I'll find some Nintendo Switch 1 games. I'll see what happens when we log in with our profile and see if we can pull the games down off the internet, because that'll be the first thing we do after obviously updating the system once you get it online and stuff. But yeah, listen, we've unboxed it and I'm happy to talk about it.
It looks good. I like it. Looks and feels good. Do you get one of those? Do you get one of those controller things in the box as well, the middle section thingies, so you can just play it?
Yeah,
you get one of those
in the box, and you also get these little things that attach to the Joy-Cons. That's what they're called, Joy-Cons, that stop you throwing them at a wall. Which may or may...
I take away all the fun.
May or may not have happened. Yeah, but yeah, man, thanks Nintendo, man. And look forward to covering not just the console, but future releases and stuff like that. I feel like... here's what I like about Nintendo. They take risks. It's not worked in the past all the time, but with the Switch... they really nailed it, and I think the Switch 2 is a nice level up, man. So, like, yeah, let's see how it goes. Bro.
They do tend to sit in a space by themselves, don't they? Yeah. And let's be honest, Xbox and PlayStation very much battle it out for that type of gaming, alongside PC gaming as well. Yeah, and it just feels that the Nintendo, whether that be the Wii or the Switch now, I don't know. It doesn't seem to have a full-on direct competitor. They sit within their own niche to a degree.
That's their thing. So, like, it's interesting because there was the Wii, amazing console. The Wii U, that struggled a bit. And the thing is, what's good about having this kind of alternative area, it means that you can get some real good things sometimes. Like I said, like I'll give another example. Something I didn't feel it worked as well. Like there was the Nintendo Labo that came out on the Switch 1, which was where you built cardboard stuff and put your Joy-Cons in it. It was fun, but it didn't quite take off. But no one else was trying that. Do you know what I mean? And it makes it great. And no one else is trying to create a console that's powerful at home. And when you take it on the road, it's like with all the other brands, it's like you can play remotely, but your console stays where it is. Even PlayStation, it's more like your console stays where it is.
Hence why
you need an extra thing.
It sits somewhere between a full-on console and a just handheld console, whether that be one of the, actually, it's probably, I was about to say, like the old Nintendo 3. But I'm not thinking now, I'm like, what other, apart from the Steam Deck, as a handheld, or like the Sega Game Gear.
Yeah, the Game Gear. Wow.
What a console.
Yeah. But they're playing catch up, I guess, because the Switch was out first. You get me? But it's good that we see competitiveness in this market. But in terms of out the box working,
I would say that I would still say that even though it's a handheld console, the Steam Deck is targeting very different users. In this sense, it's like, let's play AAA games on the move.
Yeah. You've got to know, I feel like you've got a PC already and you want to get the Steam Deck as well. I don't know if, I don't feel like many people will be like, I want to get the Steam Deck.
I don't know anyone that's bought it instead of. It seems to like, let me scratch my itch whilst I can't be at home gaming.
Exactly.
That kind of scene. Whereas this is like, you can, just take it away with you, play it whenever.
It's all to play for.
It is nice. I do like the idea of it. I like it so much that if you happen to send another one, I would really like to have to review one like full time for like 6 months just to make sure, and then I can give a full in-depth review.
You mean
demoing
online play?
Yeah, exactly that.
If we need to demo online play, I guess. But yeah,
it's that.
All right, man. Well, yeah, that's that. I'm trying to think. What else have I got to catch up on? How I've been killing time. I've still been doing BJJ.
Can we have an update? Because it feels as if we haven't had an update for some time now regarding your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu journey. I'm looking at you right this minute.
My journey. You like it? My BJ journey. Yeah.
You seem to have 1-2 bruises and a couple of marks going on.
Couple of knocks. I'm learning I'm learning more and more now that age is something that you can't run from. You can run away from it, but it will catch
up with you.
I think this is an important conversation to have, because I think as it gains popularity, everyone wants to get into it. And I realize it is a very any martial arts, right? It requires you to use your body in a way that you haven't before. Now, I've been in the gym for a few years, working out, bit of jogging, this stuff. It's a different type of exercise. So I'll be honest, I've had some learning curves, adjusting to the conditioning is what people call it, really, don't they? But so I've been quite sore after classes, but I've realized the source of this soreness, maybe I'm focusing I need to focus more on technique instead of strength. And I don't think I have been throwing myself all into it.
But sometimes it's a subconscious thing. It's like if you were to take someone climbing, for instance, for the first time that they went, they're going to use like 100% strength and 0% technique. And obviously the more time you go, you hope to balance those numbers out.
Exactly. And I think I have been, they call it rolling, the sparring or rolling. I have been rolling light, and I've been explaining to my partner at the time, whoever I'm with, is like, I think it's about communication and trust in it, and saying, listen, and
let's put this out there. Let's put it out there as well. No, I'm just saying. I'm going to caveat this out by saying, like, stereotypically, you're quite a big Donny.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I would say that, there's a stereotype that you're gonna be quite gassed and be like, "Wow, come on, then!" Like I remember in the past in yoga classes, you get that guy in it who comes in and he's like a proper hench gym lad, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill this yoga." And you're like, "Bro, it's not how."
I'm gonna complete yoga, bruv. You don't complete.
It's one of them, and I can tell that you may have to go the other way a bit to maybe try and dispel a little bit of that stereotype.
I mean, at one point this week, when someone was trying to this is an exercise where I was spinning around on my back a little bit because someone was trying to get around me, and I was kind of like, my feet were following them. Yeah, I may have said we.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. If someone was like being 100% serious and really trying, and you're just going wee, that might have instead of lightening the mood, that might have made them super
exactly. Yeah. Oh no, I fucked up. Oh, faux pas it. But yeah, it is a combat sport of sorts. Is that fair? I don't know, because I'm sure I'm kind of basking in my ignorance. I'm really loving it. Like, I don't know the moves. Like I'm learning I know what a butterfly hook is now, and a side mount, I know what that is, but I don't know the moves. I don't know how to submit someone ever. I'm just learning, and I think if one piece of advice, if you're kind of someone who's in your late 30s like we are, is I think if you throw yourself into something, lots of sports allow you to throw yourself in slowly and they kind of prevent you from going too far. But I think you can be your own barrier to success if you do something like this. So I think for me, slowing down, enjoying it, taking time, which has taken a few lessons for me to just realize I'm here to learn something, man. I'm here to learn. I'm not here to smash anyone up or whatever. I'm learning kind of just how the body moves and stuff. But with that being said, I've had a little couple knocks and bruises. It happens when you're like rolling over somebody, even myself, just me being big. If I lean on your knee or whatever, that could bruise me or whatever. So I've learned it. I've been struggling with like achy muscles and stuff like that because I'm using muscles that I haven't used before, but I've realized everything is about just slowing it down and learning. And I think humans are egotistical. We want to win, innit? We want to finish and complete. But I think, like you said with yoga, with these other journeys in martial arts, it can, there are dons up there. There are world champions. There are people that are at their top. I'm not that. I'm here to learn and enjoy myself. And I think a lot of people, once they do it a bit, they want to smash people and win. Like I realize if I go to a class and I get put on my back for the whole class, I really don't mind. You get me? And that might be to my own detriment. Maybe there's somewhere I can get one over on someone, but I'm just like, wow, oh, that's cool. How do I do this? How do I do that? And I think with any of these things, you have to find your people. And I've had some amazing advice from a guy called Matt Mitchell, who does MMA. He kind of like, I spoke to him about it, like being like, right, is there etiquette? I wanted to make sure my etiquette was correct. He was like, bro, just be fun. He kind of said what you said to me. And he's kind of like, people look at you and they'll be like I have had a couple people that are like, yo, how much do you weigh, bruv? And I'm like,
sizing you up.
Yeah, I'm like, why is he asking me that? And I'm like, because he wants to be like, yeah, I flipped over a 260-pound breast. like that, innit? And I'm like, you're never going to find out because I'm going that way. But 99% of people are super cool. And it's an education. It is an education, man. So I'm enjoying it.
Also, different people want to get out different things from it. So
yeah.
Really and truly, you should be able to, like, there will be certain people.
You need to respect that. Sorry, 100. I need to respect that as well. Some people 100. Might want to compete. So if I'm not the guy, I'm not the guy to spar with.
But this is it, innit? Yeah. The fact that you're aware of that, you can probably say to them, look, if you're looking to go mad hard, I'm probably not the guy that you're looking, because at the end of the day, it's all good and well saying, oh, what I want to do, but not at the detriment of injuring yourself. You can't, do you know what I mean? If that goes against what you're trying to bring to the table, of course. Then yeah.
Of course. And I want to look pretty for you on the podcast, so I can't be injuring myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta try harder though, but never mind.
But yeah, like for me, I'm still gripping my grip strength. I'm feeling it improve. I still have bits like sore bits in my hands because it's like from holding and for a bit, but you
like
just
certain joints and stuff.
Yeah, you just get used to it, and I've realized by slowing it down, I'm getting less bumps and knocks and stuff. And I hate this word. This is really bad English, but they say and it's kind of like every sport has it. They say if you SPAZZE in it, like I don't really like saying it because it's a bit dread, but they say don't be like that. But it means like when you're not refined with your movements and stuff, when you just try something. Because you can just try if someone's on you to just wiggle around or whatever. Like, sorry, it's bad bit. Wiggle around, but you can hurt someone or whatever, or like, you know, you can, an errant toe in your eye,
like flinching,
or just trying to move quickly without
jerky
technique.
Or movements and stuff like that.
Yeah, because sometimes you can do a quick little move, like, you know, if someone's moving in one direction, you give them a little tap, they kind of continue going in that direction, but that's more measured. But I'm enjoying it. Physically, I've found it one of the most demanding things I've ever done.
Right.
Yeah, like running, I've done, which I hate because I'm big. Running is hard. But you have to just, running is one foot in front of the other.
I hate running and I'm not big.
Okay, wicked. But it is in essence very easy to do. You get up and you just run. Whereas when you do it, innit? It's just one foot in front of the other. It's like walking but a bit faster.
Yeah, something like that.
That's like, it's a bit faster than jogging.
Yeah, it's like jogging but like turn up a little bit.
Yeah. But this, like, you're thinking about your body, where your bits are, and like, you know, shout out to my Professor Smith, like he's clocked that we do the pods. He's like, I've seen your face before. But yeah, man, but it's just
body
learning.
Awareness, man. Body awareness,
very
understanding what everything's doing, how much pressure. Also, I'm going to guess that there are times where people who are maybe more skilled have been doing it for longer.
Yeah.
You find times where you can relax without being vulnerable to like changing positions or anything like that, where maybe more so as a beginner, the whole time you're like, like you have to keep gripped because you're like, oh, if I, loosen this way, then they're just gonna like, drop the shoulder and try and roll me over or something like that. Whereas maybe, I don't know, as you get more experience, you figure out, because I think in a lot of other sports, people figure out when to take breaks. That's something that you learn as you go on, especially if it's not something you can just plow through at 100% the whole time, because you will get tired. Man.
There's like a 20-something-year-old, I think he's 24, 25, he goes 6 days a week. I tell you this now, if I tried to do that, I'd be in hospital, bruv. I'd be mash up. Because I would basically, it wouldn't be a move from someone else. I'd just be putting my body through too much. There's like no way I could ramp up
repetitive strain injuries and stuff like that.
Because with gym, I think you can just get into the gym and after a couple of weeks of it hurting, you're done. But you're doing set exercises, but you're using your whole body. You're breathing, you're stretching. I'm going to have to start doing yoga again. So I'm going to pick up some reformer Pilates. I mean,
even,
like that.
You know what it's like, right? Yeah. Even having someone who's not even as big as you lying on top of you, and you're, even when you're breathing, like it starts to get uncomfortable, and you end up start having to use the muscles to breathe, even more so. So you get like it's just like there's a lot of
it is. But I think what is nice is I've found my pace and I'm happy. Like I know there's a dude that's going to start next week that in 6 months' time could be light years ahead of me. And I don't mind.
But see, this is the thing. Like the fact that you're going into it without ego is like, I think it's really. I think that's a really positive.
There is no need for. I know it sounds like I'm being kumbaya, but there is no need for ego. Like I really enjoy challenges and stuff, and I will challenge myself. Part of it is a challenge. It's not. You don't just to do a move. You still have to use some physical strength.
But it seems to me like you're comparing yourself to yourself 4 weeks ago or 6 weeks ago when you started, not comparing yourself to someone else who's been training there or who's been training exactly the same amount of time for you. But this is different, right? Let's say me and you both were completely different bodies, etc. We both went, and I'm coming in off a thing of like, I know BJJ, I've loved it for a long time. I've done a lot of martial arts, and I'm looking to get as good as I possibly can as quickly as possible. Within a 6 month period, we may be in completely different stages, right? 100%. And we might be both super happy because we set out what we got what we set out to achieve, which is just like majorly different, I suppose.
Yeah, man. So I think you're 100% right. And I think, like you said, like I know there's a dude in my class and he's just, it's amazing to watch him like weekend. He's 6 days a week, bro. So he's literally doing 3 times as much as what I'm doing every week. He's just looking like.
How long has he done it for?
I think he's only been doing it for like a couple months, but he's on it.
Oh, but he's okay. He's
asking questions.
See, this is the thing, man. I get like that. That's I get too whatever it is. If someone's like, "Oh, you want to try this?" Afterwards, I'm watching videos. I'm trying to like get the inside knowledge. I'm trying to techniques, and I get a little bit.
It's the first time that I've not got like that, and I'm kind of just happy to just. Do you know what it is, Sean? Couldn't if I wanted to. That's what it is as well, isn't it? Couldn't if I wanted to. I couldn't. If I wanted to do 6 days a week, bro, I'd be a bit. But I think a couple days a week is where I'm going to keep it. I'm going to try and increase it to 3, all because the way different curriculums work is you tend to learn something in a week. And the way I learn is if I do it twice, by the third time with practicing it, I tend to absorb quite well. Okay. But yeah, man, it's just, I'm honestly, I feel like I'm saying a lot without saying much. So tell me if that's the case. But I just feel like I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm just learning slowly about the moves, about mounts and stuff. Like they say this bit of advice as well, and I stand by it. Tap early. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with just tapping if you're not going anywhere. Like tap early. And if someone doesn't like that and they don't want to do that, this is the thing though, bro. Move on.
Again, it's ego driven, isn't it? Sometimes it is that thing where you're like, and it depends on what you put what expectations you put in yourself. I'm not going to tap. And then your arm's like, and you're like, I probably should have tapped.
Yeah,
probably should have tapped.
I can't afford, bruv. We're not at an age where it's recovery to 100%. If we do something now, like to bones, you're gonna live with it.
Oh, ligaments, tendons,
we're living with it. It's for life, innit? And because I bumped my toe the other week, and I think that's going to be a bit of a gammy toe, and that was all my fault. Do you know what I mean? But like. Yeah, man, I'm enjoying it. But physically, I know that I'm going to have to tone it down a bit because the DOMs that I've got straight after class, like my muscles in my biceps and my shoulders are burning.
Do you think that that's going to over the course of the next month or so if you continue with the same level of, or is it just like, do you know what, age is not helping me out here?
Put it like this, bro. If it don't go, we'll be closing this chapter. Very shortly. But I realised maybe I can go to classes and I can actually specify that I want to watch and not, or I want to drill and I don't want to spar. You're allowed to say no, innit? And it's all about consent, because we're literally, bruv, we're on top of each other face to face. It's all about trust and consent. If you don't trust someone and consent, then the thing don't exist. And like, you know, maybe for some people they want to do it with reason, because I know there's guys I've met some guys in there, they're like, yeah man, I was into boxing or whatever, and when I saw you could wrap man up like this, I wanted to get involved. But I'm not about that.
If it's a one-on-one, yes. If it's more than that,
yeah,
no, not much use.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Like, and you know, guns.
But no, yeah,
gun in the mix.
There is also
BJJ,
like,
this Mac 10, brother.
But it's all good getting someone in a rear naked choke with a full on, with both of the hooks locked in when his brethren is there stamping in your head.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Ain't gonna do much.
Exactly.
But,
yeah, man.
But mate,
but I'm enjoying it. I'd say, listen, if you're late 30s, 40s, when you do it, be prepared to just take your and like, bro, I wear these really light knee pads because I just want to protect my knees, because I know I've got gammy knees already. I wear a gum shield, which when you pop in, you need to make people aware that you're doing it because you're protecting your teeth, not because you're about to get serious, because I realise that's also can be a subliminal. Oh, is it? Yeah. I wear gum shield. I make sure that I tape up any little nicks and cuts and stuff that you get and stuff like that. And it's all about, we don't discuss it, like hygiene is really important as well, because you like are on top of each other sweating. So I wash the gi every single time, and you know, you got to wash your stuff and all that. Yeah, so I'm enjoying it, man. But for me, I know there's a lot of people that will take it a lot further, but it's just a great education.
So what I reckon we do is we'll
fight.
That's
just what challenges me.
I'm going to ask you again in another couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And see where you're at and see whether the DOMs have decreased, whether they have increased to a level where you're like, bro, I can't do this. And I want to check in to see what your progress has been like.
I think by not holding on to people as tightly, that might help. Like, I think the act of holding and pushing and pulling forwards works your whole arm, your shoulders and stuff. I think that's where I need to lighten up a little bit. And listen, if someone, I think it's called breaking your grip. It's breaking your grip. Someone does that because I'm holding on soft. That's fine. Much better than holding on too hard. Somebody hits your hand really hard, and then because you're holding on to the gi, you mash up your whole fingers. So yeah.
And also, I will say this: just watching. I was watching a Tom Aspinall video. He's a UFC heavyweight champion. He went to do some army training, and it was very interesting because a lot of the stuff that they do, for instance, like pull-ups, they don't do it from straight arm. They do it all very close because that's the movements. They're always pushing and pulling just within a very short thing. It's very rare you're going to like, your arms are going to be fully outstretched and you're going to pull someone over. Yeah. So if they do pull-ups, they do it specifically just for that, for the push and pull. And that's going to be, it might be useful.
I think my professor used to be RAF, mixed martial arts. Yeah. So that's maybe bring my shows up. I don't know. But yeah, be interesting to hear how that all ties in together, man. But yeah, I think, listen, Sean, we could keep going for ages, but we've literally killed an hour, bro. Let me. If you want to get involved in the show, send jokes in. It's howtokillanhour.com/jokes. Make sure you find us on the socials as well, at howtokillanhour everywhere. We got to charge up this Nintendo Switch, baby.
Indeedy.
And play some Mario Kart, and then probably.
And then when we get the second one, we can play online.
Yeah, man. And then the third one, that would be great, innit? But yeah, guys. All right. Well, thanks for rocking with us. We'll be with you soon. If it's been your first episode, hope it's been all right. If it's been one of many, we'll see you on the next one as well. All right. Don't forget, we got punishment too. All right. Peace.